we had a really rough injury year last year. I'd say that was probably the worst injury year that. This is my 20th year of football. This is probably last year was probably the worst one that we'd had.
Last year was a tough season for me because I ruptured my calf, so I wasn't allowed to play very many games. But when I played, I learned that it's really physical. So you got to be physical 100% of the time and work really hard no matter what. And it's the physical part, and you always got to finish what you start.
I got injured twice last year. One was the last game, and then I had an ankle sprain. So for me, that was difficult because kind of hobbling around all year. So this year will definitely be an improvement, just being able to run around and like be a little bit faster, gain a step.
We started out okay, and we competed. We played week 8. We played Chanhassen, and it was a good game through halftime. We lost our starting quarterback right before the half. I think we competed pretty well in the second half. We competed with Chaska last year. We competed with teams. I competed with Northfield. We got blown out by Holy Angels, which kind of set the tone for our season. But I think there was good things that happened last year, things that a lot of these guys that are returning learned from. Hoping that helps us going into this year.
We'll have a great wideout staff, and quarterbacks are going to be stacked this year. And just our linemen are fresh, so just helping them learn, which they'll be fine at. We have pretty experienced watching, because they got to watch the great linemen, so now they're going to be just experienced like Aaron Rodgers was when he watched Favre, similar to that.
We're going to go to the running game a little bit more. I think this year we're going to run a little bit of ace instead of more like trips and spread. So, and then Tyler, he's pretty good running back, so I think it's going to help that he's been playing for a while and he's really fast.
Everyone in defense is really young, so it's no matter what, it's going to be great. Our linebackers are going to be crazy, and it's just going to be really fun because you don't really know what to expect because they're so young, but yet you have high hopes and you know that we're going to do great things.
Keep it under 17 points, no scores opening drive. So the last one was win, so I have a lot of confidence in our defense, so I think we can go from there.
No one off the outside, not one person to get by, and hopefully a couple pick sixes, because they won't see me or my number 4, which is Tate Peterson. They won't see him coming either. Like last year, our first game, he got a pick 6.
Our big thing has always been first downs. That's our number one thing that we talk about, is trying to get first downs every time, keep our defense on the sideline as much as we can. We're real similar probably this year to what we have been years past. We throw the ball a little bit. We try to spread teams out. That hopefully opens up things in the middle for us to run the ball a little bit, but we've hopefully got a good running back that we'll be able to turn around and hand the ball off to this year, and maybe an offensive line that's going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. Last year we had a senior group of guys on the offensive line, which is a whole another great thing. They knew what they were doing, and they were able to communicate, and they did a lot of things right last year. We just didn't necessarily have a speed guy to turn around and hand the ball off to last year in the backfield. Hopefully we've got that. Kids had a chance to get out on the varsity field and see what that feels like. Our conference is tough. We play teams that are 3 times our size most of the time. So putting younger, inexperienced guys out there a lot of times doesn't help them much. So we try to avoid that as much as we can. This year, I'm guessing that experience should help a little bit. They're all still back, so that's the key for us, really.
Everyone, right on 3. 1, 2, 3.